Um, it's our library day, but we're not going to the library, so I figured I'd read you a few books. Okay, this one is called. Oh, but first, I've got my overalls on. One of these days, you and I are going to wear overalls on the same day, the same time. Well, probably more than one day. Okay, this bus is called a bus. This book is called Bus Ride. The Bus Ride by Marianne Dubuque. And there's a little girl waiting at the bus stop. Your mom and dad take buses. Lots of people don't know how to take buses. They get used to their cars and they never set foot on a bus again. But not your mom and dad. They are champions. Right word is champion. Champions at public transportation, which is the way to go. And where you live, there's buses in walking distance from your house. It's splendid. And they're there all the time, taking people all sorts of places. Now, I don't know what this book is because I didn't read it yet. I bet you it's going to have a little imaginative twist, the way books for children usually do. But your mom once said that she loves riding the bus because she witnesses random acts of kindness all the time that you wouldn't see anywhere else. And she would tell me about them when she would go from Columbia Heights, I think it's called, down to her office. And I loved those stories. I loved seeing that. People being kind to other people in ways you don't expect. Um, it happens all the time, but we don't always see it all the time. But your mom does. And it was very interesting that she said that she sees it way more on the bus than you'd expect. Okay, the bus ride. It's a long, skinny book. There's the bus. And there is the little girl waiting with her mom at the bus stop. Bye, Mom. Yes, I know. I'll be good. Looks like she's taking it by herself. Let's see what. I'm going in the wrong order. No, I'm going in the right order. This is where it starts. Oh, look at the fun people waiting for the bus. This reminds me a little bit of the people waiting for the train in Maplewood. Not that they were lions and tigers and bears and turtles, but just that it was a nice spread out place where people were waiting in their daily routine. She waves goodbye. Bye, Mom. I'll be good. A turtle, some kind of critter that's dozing off. Oh, wait a second. I'm completely wrong. We're inside the bus. I'm a little embarrassed. I didn't get that. It was so long and stretched out. I thought it was like the waiting area at a train station. But this is inside the bus. Look at all these critters. That's her mom there. I think that's the top of her head. And the little girl is waving to her as the bus goes on. And there's a little turtle and a giant bear in blue boots, two rabbits, and a little cat knitting. Very cute. And she's bundled up more than the others because she's probably like me, gets a chill quite easily. This is the first time I'm taking the bus by myself. There's two little rabbits in their school uniforms ready to get off the bus. There's the same lady, cat knitting. There's the little girl. Mom packed me a snack and had me bring my sweater in case I got cold. Oh, and look what I missed here. The little mouse. See the little mouse? What's the mouse doing? Is it reading or I think just sitting there? That's cute. So she says that her mom had her packed her a snack and had me bring my sweater in case I get cold. But I won't get cold. I never do. She's like your mom. I would always tell her, bundle up, bundle up. It's cold. And she'd say, I'm not cold. I wonder how many stops the bus will make. Maybe I'll count them. Oh, look, looks like a possum comes on with 3 little possums. These are wonderful drawings. I can't remember if I read this. I wonder how many stops the bus will make. Maybe I'll count them. I think I did read that. Oh, what pretty flowers. Thank you very much, miss. A goat gives her some flowers. Oh, and the lady with the knitting is going, but the little possum has the yarn. And there's another lady on there who looks quite like a chicken in a very cute little hat. There's the little girl. Somebody comes on in overalls with boots and gives her a flower from her big bouquet. And the mouse is still there, and those little possum things are climbing up high, and the mother's saying, please don't do that, and the bear is saying, you shouldn't do that, and the turtle puts his head back in his shell. That's so funny. Look, we're riding through the forest. See, the bus is driving through an area with a lot of trees, and it looks like kind of like a wolf family waiting at the bus stop. That little wolf looks friendly. Aw, look. And the mother possum is holding her little critters, except for one of them that's over here. And the wolf and the bear. The wolf is standing up near the bear. And somebody is reading a newspaper, The Forest for All, Got No Bananas. Not sure what that's about. This little girl's having a wonderful ride. She sees a friendly little wolf and all those other critters. Luckily, Mom packed 2 cookies. She gives one to the wolf. It's nice. And the chicken is a little concerned, looking over there with the big wolf right nearby and one of his teeth sticking out. And the mama wolf is over here with her little baby. And the pacifier fell to the ground, and the bag, and the little wolf. And the turtle sticks his head back in his shell. Oh, this is too cute. And this guy is still sleeping with one of the little possum things sleeping against him. This is a cute book. And on it goes. And then looks like it's going to go into a tunnel. Your mom and I were hiking one day in Shenandoah, and we were walking back to where our car was, which was a lot further than we thought or something. And to get there, we had to go through a tunnel, which was really scary because we didn't have lights. And if a car, it wasn't very wide. So we ran as fast as we could so that no car would come through at the same time. Yikes, I can't see a thing because they're in the tunnel. Who turned out the lights? Something isn't quite right. Everything's topsy-turvy. The wolf has the pacifier in his mouth. The sleeping monkey, or whatever it is leaning against the chicken. The little possum thing is eating one of the cookies. The hat is on whatever this critter was, I don't remember. Rumble jumble on the bus. President toots his horn. There's the wolf, and then there's the little turtle with his head in the shell, but one of the little possums is sitting inside it. And the little girl is up here and she says, wait, how did I get here? And where's my cookie? Now let me show it so that you can see it. Everything's topsy-turvy. Oh, and the little mouse is up high. Now I think everybody goes back to their regular places, except for that little guy sleeping against the chicken, the giant bear. The turtle sticks his head back out, gets his bag. A little boy gets on. The mouse is still up here with her little suitcase. Bye, little wolf. Don't forget, I live in the house on the right side of the road, just past the big oak tree. Oh, she's waving to the wolf who's getting off the train. See, the bus. The wolf is getting off the bus, and she's made friends with him, and she says, bye, little wolf. And don't forget, I live in the house on the right side of the road, just past the big oak tree, so he can come visit her. And on comes some kind of giant box here. I wonder what's in that giant box. Well, this sleeping little monkey's getting very friendly with his new friend, the hen. And everybody's wondering what's in that giant box. And that is a fox. Oh no, a thief. You see, the fox is about to take the wallet out of the bear, out of this woodchuck. Looks like a woodchuck. No, it's a beaver. What am I talking about? It's a beaver's back pocket. Oh no, a thief. Why do they have to make the fox always the bad guy? Well, at least they didn't make the wolf the bad guy, which they often do. Stealing is wrong. The boy and the girl yell at the fox so the fox doesn't take it. Everyone knows that. We scared him off. Fox decides to leave. Didn't steal it. It's too bad I don't have any more cookies to share. She'd like to give one to the little boy. Rats, I forgot to count how many stops we've made so far. Too much was going on inside that fun bus. This neighborhood looks familiar. It shouldn't be too much farther. Gee, he's had a really long nap. Still asleep. And the chicken's gone. And there's just the person reading the newspaper. And the boy. My stop is next. Do I have everything? Yes. Yes, my basket, my sweater. Ready for the next page? Grandma! Grandma! Or, to put it another way, Grum! Grum! I'm here! I have so much to tell you. The end. That's a nice book. The Bus Ride. And I was thinking, everybody on the bus, were all those different critters, were so interesting. And I thought, boy, a regular bus ride with just humans is not going to be very interesting after this. But I was wrong, right? You get it, right? Every human is just as interesting as those critters. It's just that we can't tell because it's not as obvious because we look a little bit similar. But if you think about it, every one of those people on the bus has a different story and a different reason for riding the bus and a different thing that's happened to them during the day, different place that they live, different ways that they live with different people and all that. And if you sit on the bus and think about it, it could be nearly as interesting as that bus ride with the bear and the possum and the chicken and the shortbread cookies and the mouse and the possums and the box and the thief and the fox and the wolves. It could be almost as fun. I love you, sweetie pie. Have a great day. Bye-bye.